Hi guys, welcome back to another video, where today we're going to be checking out these two micro turbo models. Now without further ado, let's jump straight into the video. Now starting us off, we've got this MX-5 Roadster in a bright metallic pink. Now already you can see the packaging is the same colour as the car. It's got the micro turbo logo on the front and also the Roadster on the back. You can see on the bottom it's got all the warning labels, the scale, the colour, and also the fact that it's a licensed product, which I'm not going to get into that debate now, but it's a whole other scene. If you would like me to talk about it, please do let me know. Now you can see it did say it comes with a little feature as well, which I will be getting into, but if you do know micro turbo models, you will know that it comes with, like I say, a little feature that does tend to set it apart from a lot of the diecast community. Now they are catching up with these models, like the NSX Kaido house that is coming out, and I'm pretty sure there are probably other models out there, but I've not found them yet. But if you're starting to get it, it is the fact that it has pop-up headlights. You're probably thinking, well yes, of course the MX-5 has pop-ups, you can see them, but what I mean is they have working pop-ups, and that's just an absolutely incredible feature. But as you can see, we're checking out the two little parts that come extra, which is the roof and the roll bar. Now let me know, do you prefer it with the roof or without, as you will see coming up? But I don't know, I think personally I prefer it without the roof and just the roll bar behind the seats. Obviously you can see the detailed interior. It's not too detailed, but it's fairly well done to the point that it's not just a completely black interior. Obviously here you can see the fact that with the roof, you can see it also has the black seal line for the sills, which I think is a really nice touch, but I think on the front is a little bit too thick and it does look like there is a gap, although there actually isn't. But again, the rear of the car is very well detailed as well, which we will get more into, but you can see that it has got the dual exit exhausts and the ducktail spoiler. But like I mentioned, the model is extremely well done proportionally, and also the paintwork is very well done as well. It's really smooth around the whole model, and you don't notice any blemishes at all. You can see the wheels, they do spin well, but not really well enough to put down a track or anything. But like I say, it does come with that extra feature, which we will get into. But like I say, the interior is fairly well done. You can see that it's got a fairly well detailed dash and a fairly well detailed center console. But as you saw then, when I flip the model over, you can see it has got the little feature, which did take me a second to actually find on the model, but you can see it does pop the headlights up and down to a sleepy eye position. You can also see they've really not skimped out on the detail on the headlights themselves as well. When they are actually popped up, you can see the full detail of them, which is a really nice touch, and you can also see the intercooler just hidden away in the front bumper. But like I say, this model is extremely well done. It did say on the bottom of the model that the antenna was quite fragile, but honestly I don't think it actually is. It feels quite solid. Now I did mention the rear of the model being fairly well detailed, and it is fairly well detailed compared to a lot of the models out there, but I do think proportionally the taillights could have been a little bit smaller, and they could have added some sort of MX-5 plate or something on the rear. The ducktail seems a little bit too big, but it's a spoiler, you can never go too big. But with that being said, now let's move on to the second model, which is this MR2 SW20 Revision 4 in this endless and carbon fibre style livery. Now from the get-go you can see obviously the colour of the car doesn't match the packaging, which it's not exactly the end of the world, but it's a nice little touch and it does make the packaging stand out a lot more. But obviously as you can see, it's got all the details on the bottom of the box, all the warnings, and also the instructions on how to use the pop-up headlights. You can see it's also got the micro turbo on the back of the box as well, which I didn't show on the MX-5. Now this model was a little bit of a pain to get off the case, but I suppose that can be a good thing as it won't just fall off, which there is some models which that has happened to me. But you can also see the base of this model is more of a carbon fibre style base. Now it's not made of actual carbon fibre, it is still plastic, but obviously the design isn't just a flat white like the MX-5, it is, like I say, the carbon fibre style. You can also see it's got a plaque on the front, which does say it's numbered to 699 worldwide, with this being number 205 made. It's also a Hong Kong limited edition model. Now, moving on to the actual car itself, you can see proportionally and detail wise it is very well done, but unfortunately there is some slight little defects which you can see straight off the get-go, which one of them is the carbon fibre, and also when I took it off the base, this happened. So for a little bit of context, as soon as I unbox the models from the base, I'll go straight into this part of the video and this shot, and then I'll go and look at the model in a bit more detail after the fact, just in case I knock any of the small parts off it doesn't show in this part of the video. So for the fact you can see it literally disintegrate in my hand as I slowly pull it towards the camera was a little bit of a shock. Now you can see I did glue the part back on and it's as good as new, but that's not really the point when you're paying for a model that is a Hong Kong limited edition and also numbered to 699, because you would think to put a little bit more attention to detail and a bit more attention to the quality controls of their models with them being limited. And like I said, the actual model itself, detail wise, is very well done. You can see the Sparko window banner and also the red bucket seats in the interior. You can also see the carbon fibre decal. The detail on it is actually incredible. You can see the carbon fibre pattern is very well done. It's very small, but as soon as you do notice it and the light catches it, you can see it's extremely well done. But the placement of it is where the issues do start to arise, as you can start to see parts of the yellow underfender underneath, which I think could be avoided with just a little bit more attention to detail. Obviously you can see this does come with the pop-up light feature, just like the MX-5, which, like I say, sets these models apart from the rest. Also, this does leave it in a more sleepy eye position, again like the MX-5, but again, the fact that they work and go up and down and you can put them in an even more sleepy eye is just absolutely incredible. Again, you can see me messing around underneath because I couldn't find the switch at all. And just like the MX-5, the paint application for the yellow is absolutely spot on. There is no flaws at all in it. And also the spoiler is a very solid piece with really nice detail and also a nice decal on there as well. So let me know your thoughts on both these models down in the comments below. I am going to wrap the video up here, guys, so thank you so much for watching. If you did like the video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you would like to see some more diecast content. But that's going to be it from me, guys. Like I say, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.